Donald Trump's new campaign promise is aimed squarely at service workers: eliminate federal taxes on tips. And his allies are taking notice. Republicans in both chambers of Congress introduced bills this week to do just that. But no one has explained how they'd make up for the tens of billions of dollars the plan would cost the government. CBS's Ed O'Keefe reports from the Trail in Las Vegas.
It's an idea former President Donald Trump first introduced while campaigning this month in Nevada.
When I get to office, we are going to not charge taxes on tips, people making tips.
Trump pitched it in the state with the highest percentage of service workers who would be affected.
It would probably sway me a little bit because it does help me at the end of the day.
If tips went tax-free, bartenders, waiters, and other service workers across the country would no longer pay federal income or payroll taxes to help fund programs like Social Security and Medicare.
He knew what he was doing when he came out and said that.
Idania Archuleta runs 911 Taco Bar in Las Vegas, and she's undecided about how to vote. Trump's idea isn't enough to win her over, but she knows it could help her workers.
They would like it. I'm sure more money in their pocket, right?
Her friend, Lori Ramirez, has been a bartender for a dozen years, some nights pulling in hundreds of dollars in tips. When you hear Trump suggest that, you think,
yeah, I think it is a great idea.
Lori's tips paid by credit card are automatically reported for taxes. Cash tips aren't. And if Trump's plan takes effect, she wonders how she'd prove her extra income if it isn't being taxed.
Is it going to be harder for me to get out? Because on paper, it's not going to show that. So there's good and bad to it, I think.
Economist Mark Zandi.
You need to report your income and need to prove it, and it might be difficult to do that. That might be another unintended consequence.
Nevada's powerful culinary workers union opposes Trump's idea, saying its members are smart enough to know the difference between real solutions and wild campaign promises from a convicted felon. A nonpartisan estimate this week says it would cost the federal government up to $250 billion in the coming decade in lost tax revenue. Trump's ideas require congressional action, and this week Republicans close to him unveiled plans to make it law. But other Republicans are skeptical.
It's like everything else with the tax code. It's complicated, and you've got to think it through.
Ed O'Keefe, CBS News, Las Vegas.